Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Yonac's Steel Guitar Pro. Lovely instruments, listen. AUv3. You have so much control over this instrument, it's unreal, right? So you get a ton of guitars to choose from. So we could go with the classic P90. And if you spend some time, which I haven't, if you spend some time learning how to kind of play this, then you're golden. Because you can get it to sound extremely realistic. You have tons of presets, like we could go with the vintage Open D. Let's go back here a sec. And you can choose pretty much any, in fact, you can choose any tuning you like. If you go into the toolbox here, the menu, and go with tunings, you can choose any note you want. This is Open D. Okay, so you can also have a bunch of preset tunings that they've also, Open G for example, that they've also included for you, but you can change to any tuning you like, you know, so yeah, you're not limited. Apart from this, you also have a full complement of amps and effects. So for example, we could go, right, let's look, we could choose an amp here. So you've got many amps you could choose from. You can get rid of the amps that, like, you can just throw them out the way and do that and add new ones in. So we could go with, say, maybe this, I don't know, this one, this Yonac Britannica, and then you could go and add in, let's see, say an analog vibrato. Let's slow that rate down a little bit and increase the depth. And the cool thing is, this is because it's an AUv3, and also it's a MIDI instrument. Obviously, you can play this on your MIDI keyboard. So let's just have a look at this. If you don't like that, we could change it for another amp. Maybe this Custom USA. Let's just swap the position of that, shall we? There we go. So you can set up your custom settings and everything with your MIDI keyboard if you can't, because you can't see the guitar, obviously. Okay, let's just tap that again to come out of it. And then you've got your guitars you can choose from, like I said. So we could go like, oh, what's this? Lap steel, full size, and just hit the damp to damp it out. And if you leave damp switched on, of course, it's going to be a dampened sound. Let's go and choose a different sound. So look, we have some full steel presets. If we choose this one, you will see that you have the guitar is your let's go and see if we can find it here. Your full kind of steel guitar type deal. So if we come out of presets, and again, you can go in and choose the tuning, and it reflects the amount of strings available. So this is an E9 tuning. You have a C6 or a, well, let's try C6. Lovely. When you finish, you can play the guitar completely, by the way, and have the tuning completely open for you to mess around with. Right, so once you've finished with the tuning, you just hit done and you're back to having control over your guitar. Okay, so maybe we could try this. What's this one? Oh, that's a nice sound. So now, the very cool thing, of course, with Cubasis is you can record all this cool movement and everything. So let's just have a quick mess around with that. So let's just hit. I've got a little. I don't probably can't see. I've got a little drum pattern that I've got from Magellan here. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to play over the top and put in some movement and stuff like that, so you get the idea. But yeah, it's very cool. And of course, we can go in and add effects and stuff later. What have I got? My send effects here. That bit of reverb. Yeah, I'll turn it off and open this back up. I think maybe I'd be probably better off trying it with a more classic type. What's this? Wet Nashville sound. Oh, that's another blinking. I want a normal guitar. A normal guitar. What's this? Swirling acoustic. So let's try that. Let's give it a bit of volume. Anyway, you get the idea. You can customize it as you wish. It's huge. Okay, so I'm just going to hit record. This will give me a 2-bar counting, and I'll record some bits and pieces. There's lots of slides and lots of movements and stuff like that, so you can kind of hear the idea. And in fact, we can go in here. There's got a reverb on it already. It's got an analog chorus. It's an acoustic, so it doesn't need an amplifier. If you don't want it to have one, we'll just leave it with that. Okay, super. Okay, let's go. Go. And all that movement's been recorded in for you. Excellent. Now, of course, because this is MIDI, we can go in and change everything on the fly. I'm going to go and have a look what the tuning is. Close that out. Open G. So if I change a preset, well, I'll just change the guitar. If I change a preset, I could go back to the initial tuning. So let's try that, shall we? I'll change this patch. Go and check the tuning. Up. And it will go back to what I originally played it in. Lots of guitars to choose from. Or any tuning you like. Anyway, the point was you can record all this movement in, and if you use if you use two fingers on the actual slidey thing here, you've got movement control. I mean, it takes some practice to really master it properly, or you could just use a keyboard because it's a very realistic guitar sound. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, strike the like, subscribe, consider becoming a patron, and I will see you guys later. Ta-ra, Yonac's excellent steel guitar pro.